Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope all of you are fine and doing well. So, the topic that we will discuss today it is the metallurgical operations. Basically, metallurgical operations are used to purify the metals. It is the process or for the use of the get the purified metals or to purify the metals. In this process, basically all the impurities or all the gangue particles are being removed from the metals and the metal is in the purified form. So, the different types of methods are used for this process. The number one process is the crushing and grinding of the ore. This process is known as the pulverization, in which the ore is being crushed when it is present in the form of rock and then it is grinded into the powder form. After that, the second process is concentration of the ore. Concentration of the ore is basically in which all the different types of the solid particles are being removed from the metals or from the ore. And the third one method is extraction of the metals from the oxide ore. It may be the process which is known as the roasting, then the process of smelting, and the third one is mesmerization. So the extraction of matter from oxide ore is includes three processes: roasting, smelting, and mesmerization. And the last one is the refining of the crude metal. If the metal is having any type of the impurity that is not get removed during its extraction, then it is removed by the process of refining. And the crude metal is having some type of impurities along with that, then it is removed by the this process. And when there is a metallurgical operations, it involves basically many type of the physical and many type of the chemical processes, and in this process not only the matter is being separated from its ore, along with it is made as suitable for the further uses, because most of the metals that are present in their ore form are not used for this different purpose. So basically there is not only a single method for this extraction of the metals or metallurgical operations, because the metals that maybe exist in the combined state, and in combined state they have their chlorides, they have different types of sulfides, and they have their oxides as well. So that's why to get the purified metal we use different types of metallurgical operations, and that entirely just depends upon the extraction of metals and the variety of methods that may be used for this process. And in this process we can extract, so different types of metals are being extracted by the use of the electrochemical processes and by the use of the different methods, in which way we can easily extract the metals from its ore. So that's why we have to select the process for the extraction, which is mainly dependent upon the different types of the factors, and these factors maybe have different properties. Then we have a simple metallurgical operations flow chart, that what are main methods we can use for this process. Let's have a look on this. The first is the process of metallurgy, in which we have to extract the metals. Basically, the first one method is the concentration of the ore. The second is the conversion of the concentration or the concentrate to their oxide, and the third one is the refining of the metal. So this includes three main processes. Now these three main processes has been converted or divided into next process. The concentration of the ore, it includes the physical method as well as the chemical methods. The physical method is magnetic separation, it may be hydraulic washing, and third one is fourth flotation process. And the chemical method includes the leaching. On the other hand, when the concentrated ore is being gained, then it get roasted, or it may be passing out through the process of calcination. And in the process of calcination, it is the reduction of the oxide to the metal. Reduction means if the metal is having oxygen along with this, then oxygen is removed. This process is known as the reduction. And in this, we use different types of the reducing agents, and these reducing agents may be heat, it may be carbon monoxide, it may be aluminium, or the process of the electrolysis. When the conversion of the concentration of ore to the oxide and oxygen is removed, then the metal is being refined by three processes: the liquefaction, the second one is electrolysis, and the last one is the distillation. These three methods are being used for the refining process of the metals. So this is the simple flow chart that we can use in different metallurgical operations or to understand the whole process. Then we have the selection of the process, that which of the following method is being used for this process of metallurgy. It depends upon three factors. The number one factor, we have type of the ore, that whether the ore is present in its oxide form, the whether we have its sulfide form, or we have its carbonate form, or we have its halide form, and etc. So the method we use according to the type of the ore in which the metal is present. The second is we have to check the reactivity of the metals that is contained in the ore, that whether the metal that is present in the ore it is more reactive or whether it is less reactive. According to this, we have to choose the right process for the metallurgy. And the third one factor that affects is the nature of the gangue that is present in the ore. Now, what is the gangue? It is the solid waste that is present with the metal or that is present in the ore. And the gangue may be sand, it may be soil, or it may be clay. So, depending upon the type of the gangue, we have to choose the more suitable method for the process of the metallurgy. So, for the process of metallurgy, we have to select the main and the more profitable method and more cheaper method. So, an overview of all this processes involved metallurgical operations. We have to select the most preferable and the most suitable methods for this process. So this was all about today's lecture. I hope you guys understand, and if you have any queries, you may also ask me about that in the comment section, and I will get back to you guys soon. The next topic that we will discuss, it is the concentration of the ore, which is the first process of the metallurgical operations. So we will also discuss it different types. For that time, you guys keep learning and have a good day.